Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Most of us, and I guarantee you that overwhelmingly most of us, think of ourselves as being moral, virtuous, having principles. We don't think of ourselves being bad people. There are some who say, you know what, yeah, I'm a bad person. But no, they sometimes don't believe, or maybe they really believe. But I think that's a very tiny minority. So if you consider yourself a moral person, an ethical person with principles, would you support a piece of shit to be, let's say, an elected official representing you? Then you're not moral. You don't have principles. Now you could do this in one circumstance. If you know that shit will do some good thing in the future if you elect that person in the office. But then after 4 or 9 years, why 9 years? I will tell you. You realize that it's still a piece of shit and that person did not fulfill things that he said he will, then you're not a moral person. If you still support the same piece of shit. I'm talking about Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada. But I'm going to talk also about the Zuckerberg. Yes, Zuckerberg and Justin Trudeau are spineless little mollusks. They're just like a, how do you call that? Jellyfish. No backbone. Why? They come to lick where they spat. They come and lick now. So both Justin Trudeau and Zuckerberg went to meet Donald Trump in Mar-a-Lago in Florida to bend the knee. Zuckerberg is a piece of who talked about Trump many times like this. Justin Trudeau, if you remember, he's a tough guy with 2 different colors on his socks. So these guys go now and try to suck Donald Trump's gear or junk. So let me show you. If this doesn't change your opinion that these pieces of shit have no backbone, but you still support them or somehow you like them, Here, the first article, coming from Russia Today. This is from the 8th of November 2024. Zuckerberg means mountain of sugar in German, I think. Zucker means sugar, Berg means mountain, which is the German for this Ashkenazi. No, they're not Ashkenazis, right? Okay, dines with Trump. So Zuckerberg went to dine with this guy after his garbage Meta and Facebook and all that. They worked against this guy. Now that can tell you something about this guy as well. I'm talking about Donald Trump agreeing to meet these mollusks. The Meta CEO has banned the US president-elect in 2021, citing links to the Capitol riot. Remember this piece of shit, the Zelensky Stein. They have no power. Don't connect any dots here. Nothing. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg has had dinner with US President-elect Donald Trump at the Republicans' Mar-a-Lago estate. The tech giant, who is promoted, pushed, financed, and doors opened by, we can't even say it in the free America. We can't. All right, so this is multiple outlets spotted Zuckerberg, who controls Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram, bad, at Trump's Florida resort, the headquarters of the incoming administration. A Meta spokesperson acknowledged that Zuckerberg and the president-elect had dinner together. Mark was grateful for the invitation. Oh, so Trump invited this guy. What does that tell you? Well, flexibility. Well, you're flexible to a certain extent. If someone who raped or you're not invited, come on, eat with us, Thanksgiving, grace everybody, grace. You're not going to do that, do you? Unless someone tells you must do it, unless you understand that you have to do it, or maybe if you don't have backbone as well. Or maybe some others, but I think these 3 are the main ones. So let's see what this guy is saying. We don't comment on private meetings, Zuckerberg had banned Trump from Facebook and Instagram in 2021, citing allegations that the then US president had played a role in inciting a January 6th riot on the Capitol. Trump could have been arrested for that. His whole empire collapsed, his dynasty destroyed, or Trump agreed to sign some paper. Therefore, he's accepted in the circle of friends. Remember that movie, The Circle, the Fockers, remember? The circle, hey, Focker, maybe you're not in a circle of friends anymore. That's why maybe Mr. Trump is a little bit more flexible now in his rhetoric. And the mass media give him a little bit of a pass versus look how they attacked him in 2020, in 2016, but 2020 especially. Now it was maybe 10% their way. You didn't see the Black Lives Matter coming over and saying anything, big VIPs or personalities coming and denouncing, besides that imbecile Trump, what's his name, that actor that knows only this face. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he played in the Fockers. All right, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Not the Zelensky Steins in the Fockers. It was a Zelensky Stein co-production over there. You have Barbara Streisand over there. A woman in love. All right, remember that one? Okay, you had the other guy from the Rain Man. I can't remember his name. And then you had the guy who's in charge of that, Ben Stein. Anyway, let's move on. So I think Trump signed the paper, didn't go or went to the Wailing Wall. The guy said, you're kosher, let's go. It's only rock and roll. So, all right, so these guys did this to this guy. During 2020 campaign, Zuckerberg had donated $400 million to various institutions in majority Democrat areas, ostensibly to promote easier voting and democracy. Yeah, and we believe that. So $400 million. How much did you donate? $20? $50? $100? All right, so Zuckerbucks, as they became known, facilitated that Time magazine described as a fortification of the 2020 vote in favor of Biden and his running mate, Kamala. So this is, my friends, these guys. Meanwhile, Zuckerberg's social media rival, Elon Musk, has become Trump's closest advisor. Let's go to the other baboon. Right here, Sputnik. Canadian Prime Minister licks where he spat. Justin Trudeau, the drama queen dancer, black-faced guy. I have nothing against that. Don't get me wrong. You can paint your face in whatever color you want, and who gets offensive, fuck off. Trudeau arrives in Florida to meet Trump. There he is. There he is, the big, oh my God, weasel. Hey, where's your wife? I know. Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has arrived in Florida to meet with U.S. presidential election winner Donald Trump. All right, let's see. He landed over there. Let's see, discuss with Trump the possible imposition of tariffs on goods from Canada by a future U.S. administration, as well as issue related to migration, not immigration, migration. I think migration is in between, and immigration is coming from somewhere in migration versus migration. But hey, what do I know? So what is he talking about? Is Canada the 51st state of the U.S.? So here you have the guy. All right, now, not Elon Musk, what's his name? Trudeau was a tough guy with Trump, especially when Trump was out of the office, especially. Where is he now? Now you can say, well, that's politics, Samir. Well, if that's politics, I don't like it. I don't think the politics should be boneless, spineless. I don't think so. If you think so, well, now, both these guys, I think they, in my books at least, showed a lot of weaselness. And this is, when you go in the office, you worked somewhere in your life, somewhere, I'm pretty sure, you realize the brown nosers, the guys who kiss ass. No, not kiss. They kiss ass always like this, and they're very tough with their subordinates. Very tough. They're the most garbage and vicious supervisors. And then with their supervisors, they are the most slavish mollusks. These are these people. Zuckerberg. Do you think that there was no other, I don't know, persons in the United States of America to come up and made it with something similar to Facebook? Just ask that question. See who helped Zuckerberg. Yeah, good idea, but he was not the only one. Somehow he succeeded. Not because he's much smarter than others. By the way, was he at Harvard? Many people go to Harvard, especially them. You go by the name, by the college, and by the. All right. So here it is, my friends, Zuckerberg, and then you got the Prime Minister of Canada for 9 years, if I remember correctly, 9 or 11. I think it's 9 years. Trudeau. He should not have been around so-called power in Canada. So what tells you about the people who voted for Trudeau? Yeah. Is he moral? Then you can say, wait, what about Trump? Yes, what about Trump? These guys yelled about Trump all the time, that he fucked that porn star. Oh my God. He cheated on his wife. Oh my God. Grabbed them by the pussy. Oh my God. Okay, I give you that. But how about you now? So this is hypocrisy. Now, they went over there, sucked it, or Trump had to do it. At least with Zuckerberg, I don't know. Because you know my opinion, or not opinion, assessment of what's going on and how the system works. I think Trump agreed with certain things. Otherwise, his dynasty will be erased. Like to the 7th generation. Because their book said so. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.